Hello students, my name is Sumit Mehta. In today's lecture we will discuss about what are the random variables and their probability distribution. So I am writing down the definition of what is a random variable. A random variable is is a real valued function whose domain in the sample space whose domain is the sample space of a random experiment. Okay, so let us consider the experiment of tossing a coins 2 times in succession. Okay, so the sample space will be either head head, head tail, tail tail, or tail head. So when you toss 2 coins consecutively, so you will get this. Okay, so if I say that if x denotes the number of heads and x is a random variable for each outcomes. Okay, so x hh will be 2, and let's say y denotes the number of heads minus the number of tails. Y denotes number of heads minus number of tails. So in this, let's say head tail, so that will be 0. Okay, or if you take tail head, then it also will be 0. So this is student a random experiment. Okay, now we'll discuss about the probability distribution of a random variable. Let me delete this. So students, let us consider that there are 10 families in a society. Okay, and each family has, let's say family number 1 has 3 members, family number 2 has 4. So similarly each family has some members. Okay, so that I have written here randomly. So let us select a family. Let us select a family and find out number of members. Okay, so number of members denoted by x. So let's say number of members in family number 1 is 3, x of f6, let's say it is 4. So I have written it properly randomly. Okay, so now I need to find out, let's say, probability that any of the families f1, f3 or f7 is selected is 3 by 10, because the probability of selecting any family is equal and it is 1 by 10, and thus the probability x can take the value is 3 by 10. Okay, so for the family of 4 members, there are 3 families which are f2, f6 and f9. Okay, so these are the three families having three members, which are given by this family F1, family F3, and family F7. So it is X is the probability of number of members in any family, which is 3 by 10. So this is probability distribution of random variable, students. Okay. So now we will discuss about mean of a random variable. So students, what is mean of a random variable? Okay. So in many problems, it is desirable to describe some feature of the random variable by mean of a single number that can be computed. So in this way we can find out mean, mod or median. So in any of the way we can give or compute the probability distribution in one. So let's say let x be a random variable. Let x be a random variable whose possible values x1, x2 up to xn occurs with probabilities p1, p2, p3 up to pn respectively. Okay, so the mean of x denoted by mu is given by summation I is equals to 1 to n xi pi. The mean of x is the weighted average of the possible values of x. So let's say where E is called as the expectation of a random variable is given by mu is summation I is equals to 1 to n xi pi. Okay, so this is x1 p1 plus x2 p2 up to xn pn. Okay, the mean or expectation of a random variable is the sum of product of all the possible values of x with their respective probabilities. So I hope students now you are pretty clear about what is the mean of a random variable. Okay, and in the same way we can define the variance, which is, as you all know, the relation between the mean and variance. Okay, which is variance of x is expectation of x square minus eh square. Okay, so with this we have covered what is mean and what is variance of a random distribution. Okay, and in the next lecture we will discuss about questions based on it. So students, stay tuned for that lecture on questions based on mean and random variable. Thank you. Happy learning. Stay blessed.